So I just got this one in and I wanted to bring it to your guys' attention because it was really exciting for me. I'm really excited to show you guys because this one is possibly the best model that they have designed yet. S90V blade, titanium with micro milling. We have a fuller and a beautifully well done front flipper, exactly the way you want to see a front flipper. And it has a gorgeous drop point blade, almost a spear point. You could call it a spear point if you want to, but I love how the tip center line with the pivot. So this is going to be extremely functional. The size of it, the width, even the thinness, this is pretty slim. This is a perfect EDC knife for most people. Fantastic access to lock bar, super duper smooth. The front flipper, like I was saying, is as fidgety as you could get a front flipper. I mean, it is perfectly executed. Not only the height of it, but they have the exact right jimping on there. Super easy to deploy, and the detent is perfect for both deployments. And then you have this fuller. Now the fuller has a little bit, it's not sharp, but it has some catch to it. So it's also easy to flick. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, this is really good. Now the thumb flick's not gonna be as easy because you gotta lift your thumb down. You can get it, but it's not that easy. But the reverse flick's fantastic. The geometry is relatively thin geometry. It gets down to a good thickness behind the edge, but it has, you know, not a thick spine, so I don't want to make it seem like it's thick geometry, but it has a strong spine. It's gonna be a nice, strong, slicey blade. Exactly what most people need. Sharp intro and plunge grind, perfectly well executed. You could choke up real nicely. The silhouette is gorgeous, in my opinion. I think this thing looks really good. S90V steel, S90V steel, fantastic steel. It's stainless steel. It's a high edge retention steel. It's, you know, got plenty of toughness. It's a phenomenal steel all the way around. They're doing it with their HRC between 59 and 61 HRC, which is not bad. I usually like it between 60 and 62. So, you know, they're pretty much right there. And I've tested a few of their models in the S90V. One specifically I did a lot of testing on, and it did good. It didn't do bad at all. So, you know, I'm very happy with their S90V. Now, I'm not saying that it's gonna outperform maybe some of the more high-performing S90Vs, but it still did good. I was still happy with it. I remember not being upset at it or anything like that. And, you know, in my opinion, like I said, this is just a gorgeous-looking, really simple EDC knife that's got the looks department, it's got the fidget factor, you know, the build quality. You know, everything's pretty much done super well on this. I only have two negatives. One negative is T6s, not that big of a deal, but I prefer T8s. And I'm surprised they're doing T6s. MORAD, give us T8s. You know we want T8s. Some people might complain about an inlay on one side because they like them on both sides. That would have been cool, maybe to see this right here, you know, so, but to me, you know, it's not that big of a deal. I personally don't mind it. I kind of like the look of this side, and, you know, and I also like the look of this side, so it doesn't bother me at all. There is lots of milling on the inside too, so the weight is really nice on this one. The next negative would be the clip is, and it's not bad, let me be clear. I'm carrying it right now in the pocket and I'm having no issues with it, but I wish there was a little bit more room under there because I know my super thick jeans, this is gonna be pretty tight in there. Now, my super thick jeans are a lot thicker than 99% of what people wear. So, you know, as far as my regular jeans go, it does just fine, but you can see it needs a little bit more room under there and it'd be a little bit better. Some people might complain they might want this to be a little deeper, move this up a little bit, but it at least gives you something to grab onto to put it in and out of the pocket. You can securely pull it out of the pocket, get it deployed and in your hand. So there are benefits to both, you know. When it's deeper carry, yes, it's deeper in the pocket, but when, you know, you have something to hang on to, it's easier to put in and out of the pocket. But yeah, man, they did oh yeah, there's one other little nitpick, and that is I wish it was a satin finish. I really would, even though this looks so clean, and it looks so good. Man, oh man, if this thing had a beautiful satin finish on it, especially if it was like a hollow ground satin finish. Now there is another knife coming from AM8 MORAD knives that I'm really excited about. It might even possibly beat this one, but I don't know. It's gonna be tough. So when it comes, you know, maybe I'll compare the two, because as far as right now goes, I think this is my favorite MORAD that MORAD's made. My favorite AM8, because this is AM8. So AM8 and MORAD are the same company. So anyways, yeah, they did a phenomenal job with this one. So, and I love to see them continuing to impress and continuing to do the things that we request, right? You know, it just, I keep saying it, you know, MORAD is moving up fast. They're taking steps in order to go to the right direction, which we appreciate in the knife community, because it just shows that you care about the product that you're giving your customer base, you know, because the things that your customer base wants is being done. Work hard, stay tough. You know society's relying on you. Until next time, peace.